When you think of Ferrari, you don't just think of cars. You think of art, you think of passion. You think of that red badge with the prancing horse that has come to symbolize speed, heritage, and exclusivity all at once. Among all the breathtaking machines Ferrari has produced, there is one that stands above. The rest is a true masterpiece, a car that doesn't just define performance, but also luxury, rarity, and prestige. That car is the Ferrari LaFerrari. LaFerrari made its grand debut at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show. The moment the covers came off, the world knew this was something special. The name itself is bold, LaFerrari, which translates to the Ferrari. Think about that for a second. Ferrari could have called it anything, but they chose the Ferrari as if to say, this is it. This is the ultimate expression of what Ferrari represents. The best technology, the most breathtaking design, the purest form of Italian automotive passion all rolled into one. From the very beginning, LaFerrari was not meant to be just another car. It was meant to be the crown jewel of Ferrari's modern era, and in so many ways it delivered on that promise. Imagine standing in front of one for the first time. The sleek, sculpted body glistens under the light. Every curve looks like it's been painted by the wind. The aggressive front nose leans forward, ready to pounce, while the flowing lines along the side pull your eyes toward the wide and muscular rear. You don't just look at a LaFerrari, you feel its presence. It radiates energy, like a coiled predator waiting to unleash its power. But as stunning as it looks, every detail serves a purpose. This is not just beauty for beauty's sake. Every vent, every crease, every contour is designed to master the air around it. The aerodynamics of the LaFerrari keep it glued to the road, stable even when it's flying well above 300 kilometers per hour. It is elegance born out of science and science delivered with elegance. Step inside and the story continues. The cabin greets you not like a typical car, but like a cockpit. This is a place where driver and machine become one. The seats are not adjustable in the traditional way. They are molded directly into the chassis, making the car feel like it was built around you. The steering wheel is inspired by Formula One, with controls that put everything you need at your fingertips. Surrounding you are the finest materials, carbon fiber, Alcantara, and carefully crafted finishes. It feels futuristic, it feels luxurious, and yet it never forgets its racing DNA. Now let's talk about what lies beneath that sculpted body. Under the hood rests a naturally aspirated 6.3-liter V12 engine that alone produces 789 horsepower. But Ferrari didn't stop there. They added an electric motor, drawing inspiration from their Formula One hybrid system, to push the total output to a staggering 950 horsepower. This wasn't a hybrid designed to save fuel. No, this was a hybrid designed to go faster, to respond quicker, to make every ounce of power available the instant you touch the accelerator. The result is breathtaking. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 3 seconds, a top speed that soars beyond 350 kilometers per hour. But more than numbers, it's the way the LaFerrari delivers its performance. The electric motor fills in the gaps, providing instant torque, while the V12 screams with a sound so raw, so emotional, that it sends shivers down your spine. Its power and refinement, brutality and beauty, chaos and control, all in perfect balance. But luxury is not just about performance, it's about exclusivity. And this is where the LaFerrari becomes something even greater. Ferrari didn't just sell this car to anyone who had the money. No, they carefully handpicked who would get one. You had to be a loyal Ferrari customer, someone who already owned several Ferraris, someone who had shown true passion for the brand. Only 499 units were made, and each one became an instant treasure. Think about the level of privilege here. Imagine being on the shortlist, receiving the call that you were chosen to own one of the most exclusive Ferraris ever built. That moment alone is part of the luxury. Because owning a LaFerrari isn't just about driving, it's about belonging. Belonging to an inner circle of collectors and enthusiasts who share something that the rest of the world can only dream about. And because of that exclusivity, the LaFerrari became an investment as much as a car. Its original price tag was already in the millions. But today, the value has skyrocketed at auctions, often fetching several times its launch price. It has become more than a car, it's a rolling piece of history, a modern classic that collectors guard with pride. Of course, LaFerrari didn't exist in a vacuum. It was part of what car enthusiasts call the holy trinity of hypercars, alongside the McLaren P1 and the Porsche 918 Spyder. Each of these cars was revolutionary in its own right. The Porsche brought hybrid technology with precision German engineering. The McLaren focused on raw track performance, lightweight design, and razor-sharp handling. But LaFerrari? LaFerrari brought something that numbers and data can't fully describe. It brought passion. It brought emotion. It was dramatic, bold, and theatrical in the way only an Italian machine could be. And that's why, even today, many enthusiasts will tell you that LaFerrari was the ultimate of the three, not just because it was fast, but because it had character. It had a soul. And that in the world of hypercars is priceless. The legacy of the LaFerrari is already secured. It was Ferrari's first hybrid hypercar, paving the way for future electrification while proving that speed and sustainability could coexist without compromise. It set the benchmark for what hypercars would become, influencing the direction of Ferrari and the entire industry. But beyond technology, its legacy lies in the hearts of those who admire it. Car lovers see it not just as a machine, but as an icon, a car that defines an era, a car that will forever hold a special place in Ferrari's storied history. So what makes the LaFerrari truly luxurious? It's not just the carbon fiber interior, or the roaring V12, or the $1 million value. It's the experience of being chosen to own one, the experience of sitting in that driver's seat, feeling the car mold around you, the experience of pressing down on the accelerator and being launched forward by nearly 1,000 horses, while the soundtrack of a screaming V12 echoes around you. It's the emotional connection between human and machine, the sense that you're not just driving, you're living a dream. The Ferrari LaFerrari is not just a car. It is a legend, a perfect marriage of art and engineering, of exclusivity and performance, of heritage and innovation. For those lucky enough to see one in person, it's unforgettable. For those lucky enough to drive one, it's life-changing. And for those lucky enough to own one, it is the pinnacle of luxury itself. The LaFerrari will forever be remembered as one of the greatest achievements in automotive history, a car that defined what it meant to be Ferrari in the modern age, a car that continues to inspire awe, admiration, and respect, and above all, a car that proves that true luxury is not just about what you own, but how it makes you feel. The Ferrari LaFerrari is the dream, the ultimate Ferrari, and it will remain a timeless icon for generations to come.